Hare Krishna. Thank you, Aruna. Om Agyanatimirandasya Gyananjanam Shalakaya Chakshurumilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Staptam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Gurum Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Ragunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitamscha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Jinamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesh Shunyavadi Pascharya Deshatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Jayadvaita Gadadara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Thank you very much for the opportunity and thank you very much for coming. So the devotees told me to share some realizations and experience that we have by living in the Dham. I live in Mayapur Dham for now 80 years, and it has been a very life-changing experience. 6 years ago, I started a service for Navadvipa Mandala Parikrama. I was very innocent. I never thought, I was very innocent and stupid. Never thought that it could go so deep. Actually, I am marketing manager and I do research and statistic. And they had feedback research for 8 years without any care in the office. So I was looking for a service and I want a service related to my profession. I didn't want to take anything, you know. I want to offer what I know for ISKCON. So they have all these papers there, so much. And I took all these papers and then I did the analysis. By doing it, I learned how people feel when they do parikrama. And then I was like astonishing. This is so awesome. Of course, I experienced parikrama myself. I came in India first time in 1996, and I was doing parikrama in Navadvipa, and it was amazing. But I was very young, no experience. And I came to live in Mayapur. I was already overwhelmed with everything, like so happy. But then with the analysis, I could understand how is people feeling by doing parikrama and how the Dham is important and how the experience they have that changed their lives. So, and then I said, well, I spoke to the leaders, oh, you don't have, yeah, what are your goals? I told them, and then they told me, well, we want to spread Navadvipa Mandala Parikrama internationally. Say, oh, well, you don't have, basic things like a logo, website, all these things that marketing does. So I did, so this is one of my service. I worked 6 months to complete the whole website, and for that, I need to go very deep, because you need to present, and for that, you need to go deeper. So I got 10 books, and then I was researching and, sharing and writing, and it was such a journey. This is one part of my service that I consider very, very important, because then you not only live, your house is there. Your house is there, your body is there, your griha is there in Mayapur. It can be like that. Jananivas Pankajangri, they were giving class and they said, you can live in Mayapur very comfortable. You can live in Mayapur. You just sleep and eat and go to some programs and chant some Hare Krishna. But if you don't serve Mayapur, you never can achieve the goal of life. You need to serve Mayapur. So by doing it, I learned, the way to serve. And it went like very, 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 how can I say, dynamic. As I created this life-changing experience, and Lokanatha Maharaj was so happy. And he was telling everybody, Jayapataka Swami also, parikrama is a life-changing experience. So living the Dhamma is also a life-changing experience. And parikrama, when you go and do sincerely, it's completely, completely change your vision, change your values, your concepts, and you really come to the path of to be a real Vaishnava. And living in Mayapur is like we so much. I was feeling like that by living in Brazil as a devotee for 20 years, and then everything is so little. You feel this is not practical or theory or something like that, or you feel so far. So this is so far from me. This is not my reality. Or I can't understand that. Or even chronology, we can't understand. So I'm talking now how it's living Bengal and living Mayapur Dham, West Bengal and Mayapur Dham. This is the place where the Sankirtan movement was born. And all the acharyas we have different there. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared there. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Prabhupada appeared in Kolkata. And then you have Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur from Murshidabad. You ever heard this name? Murshidabad. Murshidabad is nearby. It's 3 hours from Mayapur. And so many people come from Murshidabad. It's so simple. But this is Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, birthplace. The Srimad Bhagavatam commentator. It is so powerful. He came from Murshidabad to Radhakunda, and he was living in Radhakunda. You see, if you read his commentaries, oh my God, in the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, the Vedas personified, what kind of commentary is that? He is so awesome, and he's so intelligent, so brilliant. He's from Bengal. So when you're there, you need to understand all this treasure came from here, and what this place is about. It's kind of a transformation in your heart to understand why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all these acharyas, they're born there. So then you will start a journey to discover, the deep culture, values, bhakti, devotion that these people have there. How they relate to each other, how they treat each other. And it's so much love, so much love. I know people, I'm very sincere, straightforward. I know people hear many things about Mayapur. But this is just a smoke, I'm telling you. I live there. It's just a smoke. What they tell about Mayapur, if it's bad, it's just a smoke. Mayapur is all the devotees there, how they relate to each other, and how things work there, and it's magic. It's magic. The breeze is so personal. The breeze is when you walk and the breeze touch your body, you feel so much comfort and happiness when the breeze touch you, and you feel that maybe it will not happen anymore, but it continue going on and on and on and on. You feel this sensation. You feel care and touched by the Lord's mercy and grace. And chanting the holy name in Mayapur is much more easier than chanting Vrindavana. It's just come out from your mouth so easily, so sweetly. You get attached to chant. So all these things that those who live in Mayapur many years, they can understand that. That's very, very, so much mercy comes from there. I was in Panchatattva Abhishek a few years ago, and I could not stay there long time. It's so many people, and I was so busy. When I'm in Mayapur, I'm so busy all the time. And I went a few minutes only. They were, doing Abhishek, big Panchatattva. And I was thinking, so much mercy I felt is coming from Panchatattva that is flooding the whole world with the holy name. So much mercy is coming from there. Prabhupada said that every temple outside Mayapur are Mayapur branches, actually. This is what Prabhupada said. And then when you go there and not only stay there with your body or only, having a nice time, but when you serve Mayapur and then you make the devotees, the authorities, the seniors happy with you, and you can understand that. You can understand the power of the Dham. So I learned so many things there. So the Bengali devotees, they avoid to criticize as much as they can. Anyone. They always look for the good qualities of everyone, but really, in reality, not artificially, not like that, really. Which is good in this person. They focus on that. What's bad, they really don't care. And when you are progressing in service, they encourage you. Yeah, very nice, very good. You are doing this. So amazing, so nice. You feel encouraged. So then you have a community of 5,000, I think now it's 6,000 devotees, and you have 1,000 foreigners there. And you have a total of 6,000 people living together. So then we have, I have numbers. For example, in Gaur Purnima, you can have 300,000 people visiting Mayapur in one day. At Gaur Purnima day, 300,000. 100,000 are just sitting down there and watch the Abhishek. So my group is doing the Abhishek is helping the Abhishek for ladies for some years now. We help Keshavi Mataji. She's working for Mayapurdis for 25 years. So our group and help her to carry things, to collect tickets, to sell tickets for the Gaur Purnima Abhishek in the big parking there. Otherwise, we leave Mayapur to do some programs. But because we have the Abhishek, so we stay in Mayapur. And it's a very great experience also. When you show the proper, they are very, Bengalis, usually they are very, how can I say, kind and polite. But if you show the proper Vaishnava etiquette, they can chastise you. When they chastise you, it means that they love you. And you are part from the family. You are a family member. But if they are so polite, and then you're not there in. But when they can chastise, and then they're very merciful to engage, and they're not envious. It doesn't matter how much money do you have. It's not matter the color of your skin. They're concerned about your service attitude and your service to Krishna and Prabhupada. So in this way, because of that, when you go there, 300,000 people, on Gaur Purnima Day, or we have maybe 120, 150,000 in Jamastami Day, passing. visitors and guests in the temple. Then you have all things working there because they are devotees working together. So you can imagine when you can work together and appreciating everybody's good qualities, how much service you can do. How much you can do when you really can appreciate instead of see, everything's okay. You look at somebody and then, but you find something wrong, 5%. Instead, then you forget about this 95%. You go on 5% and then you say, oh, you're not qualified because of this, but it's very small. It's very small. Because of that, when you see Mayapur devotees, they're always cool. The cool, you know? Cool people. Yeah, really cool. You see them in the eyes, they're cool. Because they are not focused in your 5% difficulty. Whatever is there, 80, 70, 50, less, you know. They feel very fortunate to be a devotee, and they think you're very fortunate. And any problem you have, by the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that can do anything, you'll be purified. They have so much faith. And it's true. It's true. It's so small. All the devotees have difficulties. And by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he's the ocean of mercy. How all the acharyas telling, he's the ocean of mercy. Because he's so merciful, all these things will finish. And in Chaitanya Charitamrita, there is a very important statement that Mahaprabhu makes in the Antya Lila, the last chapter. He's telling all the bad habits can be finished by the grace of the holy name. So when you chant, you just need to chant properly, progress in your chanting. All the bad habits, anything, all your attachments, anything. Like Bhaktivinoda Thakur says in Harinama Chintamani that some people are attached to news. Small thing, stupid thing, newspaper. You want to see the news. Small thing, you know, material stuff. And even this, anything, any problem, any difficulty. So they know that by heart. They know any difficulty. If they are practicing, if they are chanting, any difficulty they have will be finished by the mercy of the holy name, because this is what Mahaprabhu is stating. He is assuring, it will vanish. And this is not one verse. This is one verse, but there are other verses that he is telling the power of chanting. So if you believe that, you also believe that any problem that the person has, if he is chanting or she, it will be purified. So you never focus on that because they're practicing the process. Okay? So this is so important. From this mentality, then you can build an amazing, huge project, powerful project or community. You understand? It seems so simple and so small, but this is the foundation of big projects like Mayapur project. We have so much love for our leaders. They have some faults. So what? We don't care. Everybody has. What they are doing, this we concern. What he's doing, what she's doing, the activities we are concerned. Oh, I spoke like this to me, I didn't like it. Yeah, I'm offended. You don't care about that. They don't give attention to that. I'm offended. I saw on the internet from a karmi, very, how can I say, unusual. The person is telling that another generation were going to war another generation are going to build in the country, and this generation is, I'm offended. I'm offended. And then you need to go to all courses of psychology to understand how not to offend and how not to be offended. And in this way, Maya is so happy to keep you busy. To keep you busy doing all psychology courses and blah, 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 blah. And then your time is wasted. Instead of chanting or saving the deities, how can I communicate? How can I say this? How can I say that to you? That you don't become offended to me. And then your time, your life is going. I'm sorry to say, this is such Maya. And some people, we have karmas, we have planets, and they're working. We're not so free. And then there are things that you cannot change. That you can't. So, what the Bengalis done, forget it. Focus, service, Diti, Mangalarati, chanting. Serve the devotees. Treat them nicely. Love them. Madhyamadikari position. Finished. 1 minute. Madhyamadikari position. You love the devotees. Madhyamadikari's position. You love the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You reject the envious. This is Madhyamadikari's position. You love the devotees. You love the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And you help the innocent. 4 things. So we should not try to go from Mahakanista, somebody told me Mahakanista, to Tam. You need to come to Madhyam first. And Madhyam means you love the devotees. Okay, so I think this is what my experience in Mayapur. This is the foundation of this great community. Although all the problems we have, now I am outside Mayapur for many months, and I don't know when I come back, maybe November, something like that. I have another countries to go on other projects. And when I see the videos, I see all friends. All this Prabhu, this Mataji, this person, that person, that we do serves together. We love each other. Okay? So I had 25 minutes. Thank you so much. Sorry if I offended anybody. Please don't go to psychological consultation because of that. Just come to me. I apologize. And I free you from the trauma. Thanks so much. This is our last day here in Sydney. We're so happy to meet such amazing devotees here, so dedicated, so difficult. You're so great. Can you imagine, live here in Sydney, you were practicing, so enthusiastic, cooking, doing organization, Rasika, amazing. All the devotees, you're so happy. Okay? Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki, Nitya Gaura Premanande.